I am back, and I am grabbing Gecko.
Okay, I got a
Who
broadcast
is...
going on.
Mona, you're supposed to sleep in your hut, not on your hut. I'm not even joking. He's like on the warm spot, but he's got his head laying on top of his hut.
Oh.
You little goof. Come here. Oh,
Yeah.
who's a warm gecko? Sorry, continue.
Let me share off one or two of my favorite war stories, at least as far as World War II goes.
Hmm.
Uh, Pavlov's platoon holds off the Nazis, all of them. The half-assed Hollywood effort. Here's a story implausible enough that it could that only could have come from the fantasy genre. Specifically, the Battle of Helm's Deep from Lord of the Rings. A bunch of under-equipped warriors find themselves holed up in a fortress, outnumbered 30 to 1. Knowing that death is all but inevitable, they decide to fend off the vastly superior army for a miraculous stretch of time as a pure exercise in ball-flexing manliness before being rescued by a wizard.
Okay.
Topped by real life when? Imagine if Helm's Deep had only been defended by 24 guys, and the enemy crossed the sheer overwhelming math of a zombie horde with the Empire's propensity for terrifying martial efficiency. That's what one Sergeant Yakov Pavlov's platoon found themselves facing down in
Wait,
a...
wait,
Yes?
wait. This motherfucker's name is Yakov Pavlov?
Yes. that, that's what one Sergeant Yakov Pavlov's platoon found themselves facing down in September of 1942. The Nazis were pushing into Russia as part of the biggest military operation in the history of the human race, and everything was about to come to a head in the city of Stalingrad with a battle over a single bombed out apartment building. Pavlov and his platoon was tasked with the thankless job of retaking the building after the Nazis seized it. To get a snapshot of what their mindset was like hang in, it's helpful to know that the assignment was considered as an extremely dangerous one by the Soviet Army, and that the Soviet Army slogan at the time was "Die for Russia." Somehow the slogan failed to raise morale. Doing the quick math, Pavlov realized his only chance was to throw his whole platoon into the meat grinder and hope that the speed with which they passed through left at least a few alive. He lost all but 4 men in the assault, but eventually his plan worked and they took the building. Had they known what they were dealing with, or had they known they were dealing with a man who considered 4 people surviving a success, the Nazis probably would have realized that they were in for some serious shit. Having barely enough survivors to outfit a respectable zombie movie, Pavlov could only station 1 soldier to each floor. However, the drop-dead gorgeous line of sight it offered was enough for them to unleash a mountain of unholy hell against all fascist comers. The building was subjected to relentless fire, as were the civilians held in its basement. But Pavlov's unit held out long enough to be reinforced by a still tiny 25 men. Not a wizard, but it was all they needed. His men were given machine guns, rifles, mortars, barbed wire, anti-tank mines, some body armor, and the PTRS-41 anti-tank rifle, which Pavlov personally used to snipe a dozen tanks from the rooftop. They basically used what little equipment they had to convert the apartment into a goddamn anti-Nazi death machine that could annihilate whatever came at them from a kilometer in every direction. As long as anyone conserved their ammo and manned their posts, the only real danger posed to the building came from flamethrowers. Fortunately, with legend Billy Chekhov on the top floor, this usually resulted in a Viking funeral for the Nazis. Wave after wave of the German army hammered the building and died. Later, Pavlov's men could boast that they killed more Germans defending their one building than the French killed in the entire fall of Paris. And unfortunately for French egos, they were still alive to boast. By February 2nd the next year, the Battle of Stalingrad was over. Pavlov was named the hero of the Soviet Union, and the building he defended was made into a monument.
Nice.
Right? Yeah, that's one of my favorites. The other is the the other is the British pilot who served for the Air Force who had no legs.
See. Okay, I'm gonna go into a little detail about one of the ones I sent you. The one for the Canadian Leo Majors. That guy. So, amazing sniper. One of the first things that happens is that he's going through the war, everything's going, pretty good for him, and he's doing pretty well. All things considered, of course. And one of the first things that happens is he ends up there ends up being a conflict against, I think it was like four, it was like him versus like four SS, like top rank big guys. He deals quite a bit of damage to them, and in exchange, they end up hitting him with phosphorus in the face.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he ends up with burns, and I think his right eye ends up becoming basically blinded and basically useless. And they're just like, okay, that's your tour. Get your ass back. There's no point.
Right.
There's no point in sticking around. His exact words were, and he proves this. He's just like, I only need one eye to take out a fucking Nazi. That's why I have two.
Oh, God.
And they let him stay, because he actually proved that he could still make the shots.
Damn.
And he just keeps going. And that's why he started wearing
an eye patch.
That's
like a movie character right there.
And he started wearing an eye patch, and he actually started referring to himself as a pirate, jokingly.
So it's Nick Fury with more of a sense of humor.
More or less. But one of the funnier moments, actually, or one of the more badass moments, really, was where he ends up being in some kind of... I don't remember exactly what caused it, but he ended up being in some kind of accident. I think it was like a building collapse or something like that. And they got him back, and he ended up having, I think it was like, most of his ribs were broken.
Oof.
I think 2 of his legs were broken, and his back was broken in 3 places.
And
they're just like, no, you're I don't care how badass you are.
Hey,
no,
you're done.
You're done. This motherfucker just goes, oh yeah? And there's a village that he liberated a while back. He goes there, and he's been let go of the army. But he goes back. He goes to that village, and he's just like, okay, I'm gonna give myself a month. My body has 1 month to recover from all of this. He doesn't even give himself fully 30 days. He takes 28 days, goes back, basically single-handedly liberates an entire village.
Oh, God.
And the army's just like, what are we gonna do? He won't stop.
a
Like
fucking Terminator right there. Captain
I'm
America
taking
Terminator. Was
like
he?
I'm taking
Which country was he from?
right here.
Ah.
Um. But no, he's. Ay, ay, ay. But that's the funniest part was they were just like, what the fuck do we do? Like we can't. We're not gonna fucking like take him up on anything. He's doing good work. Oh, you know where you're going, right?
I have an idea. There is a save
Yeah,
point
it's.
though, so I'm just do a thing here.
It is the geysers because we talked about that before.
Yes.
And I'm trying to remember exactly how to get to that myself. But the funniest part actually was in that video. First of all, that video is amazing because it just does a really, really good job of describing it. But my favorite part was at the very end. They're just like, he died at like 80 from natural causes. Just like, you know, death finally just let him have that one. But the funniest part was they're just like,
fuck, man, I have to stay away from this guy.
Yeah. But the funny part is, they ended it with just saying, well, officially around being a time-traveling pirate, going around killing Nazis in alternate dimensions where Hitler
my
won.
god.
And I'm just like,
I can see
am I watching?
I could easily see a steampunk novel being basically that.
Like, watch that video. Watch both of those videos. They're both hilarious.
I think, so here's my second one. And this is a favorite, like, partly just because, like, my god. The people this guy was dealing with were a little dumb. Douglas Bader, the Nazis' favorite prisoner. The capture. Over the French coast, British fighter pilot Doug Bader and the RAF spotted a dozen German planes in formation. Bader crazily tried to deal with them on his own, nearly colliding with a couple in the process. His haphazard tactics got him separated from his comrades and eventually shot down. The Germans captured him not long after that and were astonished to discover that Bader had no legs. He'd lost them while trying to perform an aerial stunt before the war had broken out. It wasn't his fault, though. His friends had dared him. The escape. The Germans were actually pretty nice to Bader, finding him a curiosity. Only hours had passed, and his captors were chatting him up and letting him sit in a Bf-109 plane, though they politely declined to let Bader take it for a spin when he asked. When the Germans learned that Bader's artificial legs had been lost when he bailed out, they searched for his wrecked plane, found one of the legs, fixed it up, and returned it to Bader. Yes, these are the Nazis we're talking about here. They even contacted the British. Had to be a very interesting phone call. They even contacted the British and allowed for a replacement for the other prosthetic to be airdropped. The British dropped him a new leg, then used this temporary safe passage agreement to complete a bombing run. Legs restored, Bader began a long campaign of being a complete pain in the ass to the Germans. While still recovering in the camp's hospital, he climbed out a window using a blanket and walked about 100 miles toward the coast before being recaptured, which didn't deter him at all. Bader made so many escape attempts that the Germans actually threatened to take his legs away if he didn't stop. They should have taken his legs away. After a lovely dinner with his captors, Bader and some other POWs made yet another break for it. and they might have escaped, if not for Bader's immense popularity. A Luftwaffe officer, a fan apparently, went to Bader's room at the camp, probably for an autograph. He discovered the room empty and raised the alarm. After 3 days, Bader and his crew were eventually captured again. He was undeterred. Even after being put into a more secure prison that was literally a castle, he continued to seek out ways to defy the Nazis, becoming involved in more escape attempts for other prisoners and efforts to embarrass the officers running the place. Spoiling his next attempt at freedom were the Americans, who finally liberated the prison. When Bader emerged, he asked to be taken to the American airfield where they kept the fireplanes. He wanted to have one last crack at the Germans. Like,
Oh.
dude, at that point, just take his fucking legs.
Yeah, that's a little...
Guys!
That's kind of an odd one.
This
Kind of an odd one.
is right up there with that one bit from Blazing Saddles where where the sheriff like pretends to be two different people and threatens to like takes himself hostage and threatens to shoot him. Yeah, and like he manages to drag himself into the sheriff's office and it's just like shuts the door. Oh baby, you are so talented and they are so dumb. Might actually be one of my favorite scenes for that movie. Let's see. That outside of the, morons.
You know. Alright. Like I said, that is still one of the best scenes ever, just because of his response.
Oh, here we go.
Because again, you fucking know that they offered to do another take and they were just like, no. just stick with it.
Keep it, keep it, keep it. That's gold right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not an entrance way.
Trust me, it's out in the open.
Let's see. Oh. Okay. I do believe. Yep, this is it. It's right over here. Before you do that.
Oh, this should be interesting.
Let me see real quick.
You'll find the cave.
Where is
This is a very interesting Colossus.
police on the other hand? Yeah, it Here we go.
Keep in mind you are streaming currently.
Oh yeah. No one watches my
I
channel,
know.
I'm good.
Yeah, okay. Marty and she.
Yes.
I get that reference.
They also if you if you ever see this on like an actual like cable channel or whatever, they very much heavily censored this part. I think the bell does it though. Maybe not.
Yeah. Well, I could take a look at that a little later. Because I don't want to get your channel deleted if what I think
I'll
is
put
about
this
to
one
happen.
under private.
Yeah, let's... Well, no, it'll still get your channel deleted.
Oh, well, really? There's no
If
one
it
can watch it?
exists.
Oh, well.
It still has to go through,
Okay, we'll do it after,
Temporary
we'll do it after the playthrough thing then.
Yeah.
Right, where? Let's see. Oh, that's not a whole lot of sunlight at all.
This is possibly the creepiest.
Ooh. Color me intrigued.
Yeah!
What? It couldn't possibly be here. Oh, wow.
I give you the turtle.
Turtle. Okay, Aro. I can't steer you too well. We're gonna have to wait. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Aro! Get my face. Okay. Yeah, actually, let's go look at weekdays first.
So once again, remember, it's never as easy as just climbing up on it anymore.
Oh, I know. I figured it was worth a shot though, since I was like right there. Okay, boys, come on. Come on, give me my coup. Give me my coup.
And I don't think it ever will. Aside from one near the end.
Oh, okay. Apparently that worked. Does it work any further is my question. Let's see.
Do you want me to let you? Do you want me to give you a hint?
I see a weak point. Not yet. I might be onto something. Okay, stamina, come on. Come on, stamina. Yeah, no hints on your end until the voice gives me one. Quack. Just that little Achilles heel ankle shit. Come on. That didn't mean jump off. Kid. That's interesting. Why the earth shall shake you. Awesome. Oh, okay. I saw a thing. I'm gonna test it. I know what it is. Let's see.
And I'm pretty sure you figured it out already, so.
Oh, yes. Hey, bitch! Follow me! Follow me, follow me! This way! Unless there's a closer one, which I kind of hope there is, but... Got it. Hey, bitch! Come at me, bro!
And you could probably figure out exactly why I was referring to this place as the geyser area. It's the most distinct.
That is very true. So it is. That's an interesting background. Where'd he go? I don't even see him.
He's there. You might have just lost him throughout the. Shoot with an arrow.
Okay, he's over that way. I hear him in the distance. I see him. I see a bitch. How's something that big high in the mist? Jesus Christ.
It's thick mist.
I mean, true. I know, voice, I know. Hey, over this way. Come here. Come here. I'll shoot you in the fight. Oh, whoops. Right, you shoot fire. Yeah,
oh yeah, you are over there, lightning.
Lightning bolt. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Huh, okay. That's a bit less of a response than I was expecting, but... Hi.
There is a second... There's obviously a second part to it.
Okay. No, just come forward. Come on, bruh.
And I'll say... And I'll only say this as well. You've already seen the second part to it.
Yeah, I suspected. I'm just configuring how best I'm going to get to it. Come on, geyser. Alley-oop. Let's go, let's go. You're not shoot arrow. Oh, come on, I didn't even get hit. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Yeah, no, I see it for sure. But only in flashes. Oh, that's gonna be a bitch and a half. Ah, okay. Come on, geyser. Come on, come on. Come on. There we go, just like that, just like that. Ow! That hurts, doesn't it? Oh, come on. Really? Yeah, it's really gonna hurt a bit. Turtle, turtle! Oh shit, do I go up on the shelf? Maybe? Okay.
Trial
and error.
Oh, at this point. Yeah, the other side has he has fur on his underbelly.
Oh!
Or you could possibly use that as well, actually.
Hehehehe. Oh my god! Well, that ain't good. Yeah,
like I said, this is one of the wilder fights.
I can suspect.
At least, like, visually, like, especially, well, okay, you'll see in a moment, because there's still a little bit of visual, like.
Nope. No, come on, just follow me. Follow me, don't shoot at me. That's right. Come on. That's right, bitch.
Yeah, he's weirdly like a harder version of the second Colossus.
Okay. Come on. No, let me be the flea.
I don't know why, but every time I walk up this thing's back for the first time, like, this looks wild.
It's very much a moving surface, for sure. Get off of this ride.
Oh, the angry turtle man.
I think I'm gonna be sick. Wah! Breathe.
Yeah, once you actually get on him, he's not that bad.
That's fair. Boom. Lurker of the cave.
Beauty. Alright. Now, for the record, we'll get started earlier next time. I do want to do one more.
Okay.
But this is going to be the last time I go this much overtime. Because admittedly I need some. But
That's fair.
I also need to watch you fight this next one more. So
Okay.
this one's the most unique we've seen so far, and that's all I'm gonna say.
That is certainly saying something. Is it far away?
It's the easiest to find, I will say that.
Okay.
The hell's playing the organ in the background?
Right. Oh, wouldn't that be great if that was what the voice actually said next?
What the hell is playing the organ? Next foe.
Snake! A snake!
Isolated sand dunes tracks. Oh, this is not the one I thought it was.
Skaze is here? Snake! A snake! It's a snake!
So, Jess.
Yes?
How do you think your control of aggro is?
Fuck! Snaky, mushroom.
Yeah, this is one of two fights. This is one of two fights where you're gonna have to use aggro in the fight.
I assume it's in the desert.
Agro.
I think I mentioned dunes and stuff, right?
It did. But go by the sword.
Fair.
And also, this is not the easy one I was thinking of. I keep getting this one and the next one mixed up in location.
Oh, whoop. Yeah, this fight's gonna go well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Though I will say this. This is something I learned. If you are galloping with aggro, you can take out the sword or the bow, and you'll maintain speed.
Okay, well, that's a plus, I guess. Alright, I have... Okay, so this is gonna sound completely out of the blue, but while I am chanting ridiculously ancient memes, so Heather and I got talking, or Heather and I got to talking about like some of the old, oh sweet Jesus, about some of the old social websites that we used to go on.
Yeah.
I mean, cause it was we started the roleplay with Norm, involving Spider-Man babysitting the Murdoch kids, Fallon and Reza. And since he's babysitting, that means that the kids have to be younger. So we've got them around like 10 years old, and we were like, oh well, we could always have Fallon and Lena like maybe first starting to meet, because they in the MCU type stuff they actually meet online, because we have Lena as Scott's kid, Scott and Hope's kid. So we could have them just like first starting to meet, and it could be on like one of those little one of those social networking type sites for kids, like Club Penguin. Were kids, like they were really dumb, and like Gaia came up, of course, but then we're like Neopets.
I wasn't even gonna say that. For the record, the first thing that you, the second you said Club Penguin, the first thought that went through my head was fucking RT.
Yeah, same. No, I brought that up too, but but oh, and there was something that was like I didn't actually get into it because I feel like it was probably filled with viruses and stuff. Oh yeah. There was another one, I didn't really get into it because I feel like it was probably filled with viruses, and I get the feeling that it was. But my sister really liked it, and it was like Hotel something or another.
Oh, how about Hotel?
Yes, that was it. But yeah, so we were like, we need to come up with like some stupid social networking site for kids like that, like, and we're just like looking at some of the stuff that we were into as kids, and then like looking at stuff like Twitter and Tumblr and whatnot, and we're just like, damn, social networking is just not what it used to be, is it? Even for kids, like, damn. So, like, this is one of those things where it's like, couldn't feel more old. But
well, to be fair, on all of our parts, that's not too hard.
Yeah. But so, we started talking a little bit about Neopets, because I think Gaia is still like, it's not quite, I would say it's not quite young enough in terms of our periods of time. Like, I think I got the Gaia when I was probably like going into probably my mid-teens, maybe?
I was 17.
Yeah. It was like 2013, 2014. So it would have been around the time that I was like a freshman in high school, I think. So, not quite young enough for the person, and...
Do another quick, sword check.
Good idea.
Just because this is another one of those ones that I can never remember where it is exactly, so I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out as we're going, just as you are.
Right. Probably need to go around this rock. But yeah, so like not quite young enough on the part of the person, and then like still like kinda, it was left more recently, so it's still kinda like fresh in the minds of us. So it's like, yeah, there's not really much need to talk about whatever happened to Gaia and whatnot. We kind of know what happened to Gaia. Gee, I wonder what's going on with Neopets. So, and I do kind of have an idea for what's happened with Neopets. Like, last I heard, I read on Cracked that I think it's gone through a few hands, so this could have already changed again. But last I heard on Cracked was that apparently it got bought by the Church of Scientology. Yeah.
Checking Wikipedia as we speak. For the record, you are right in the area. I just don't know exactly where this one is. By the way, before I forget, the last one's name was Bossaran.
Oh, alright.
That was the turtle.
Like a bot?
This one's name is Dirge.
Alright. But, yeah, so I looked up an article, and, like, granted, it was a bit outdated because it was written back in 2016, but it was talking about how they like gone through all of these links to like eventually get back into their username and all that kind of stuff, account, and they started like looking up and they're like, this is like going through a city of zombie apocalypse. What the hell? Everything's so empty. Oh, now I think I know why they never actually came out and said outright that they were for kids, even though it's got like it's focused around little cartoon animal characters. Ooh, okay.
So, do you want me to tell you what to do, or do you want to figure this one out? Because like I said, this involves the horse heavily.
Give me a couple minutes. I want to hear from the voice first. Even though he's probably just gonna be like, use the horse.
Well, it's more than that, but
Okay, well, give me just a minute. Let's see.
but like I said,
oh, he's coming for my ass.
you know, he's swiggity swooty.
He's aggressive. Got it. Oh, Aro. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go.
Also, I never realized how fucking cool this music was, actually.
Yes, Swiggy is right. Holy shit. Ah, motherfucker. Oh my god.
I see you.
Really? Come on, voice.
As of right now, Neopets is owned by a Chinese company.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's owned by... Well, it's owned by an American company that's owned by a Chinese company.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably
so
gone through several hands at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that hint is just telling you to use the worst.
Yeah.
Which is... okay, let me give you one other little hint.
Okay.
L2, the thing that lets you see the Colossus, very helpful.
Ah! You're not wrong! Ah! Go! Go! What are you doing? Horse just randomly fucking stopped. Good job, kid. Maybe don't stop the horse when bad shit is following you. Oh, good news is, I think I might have seen it. Whoa. Okay, I see the trigger points at least. Oh, I'm gonna have to leap off the horse and onto it, aren't I? Like when it's coming up behind me?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Actually, you know what? The game over screen is kind of giving you a hint. What is the most distinct thing about this creature?
Mouth and eyes? The fact that it's... The fact that the head is coming up on me like a shark?
When I say this, you're gonna... Because that's the thing is, I could tell that this fight's gonna be less of a puzzle and more of just a way of trying to figure out how to do it. That sounds like I'm saying the same thing this time. So when this thing's chasing you, it'll open its eyes, right?
Right.
You gotta shoot that thing with an arrow.
Oh, motherfucker!
While you're riding the horse.
Oh, bitch, please!
Yep.
Fucking... Alright. Alright, take the wheel.
That's why I wanted to tell you immediately, because this thing's not about so much figuring out what to do, it's about so it's yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
So yeah, again, I don't mind telling you this, because anything involving the horse is a pain in the ass.
That, yeah, I'll give this one to you.
So, but it's, the only thing you can do is just go up to speed, and then the second, and then hold L2 so you can keep an eye on the Colossus. The second you see the eyes, just hit hold R1 and then aim.
All right.
Because you'll maintain speed while you're aiming. Just remember that.
Okay.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah.
Fuck, come on. Whoa! Ah! Motherfucker! Oh, I got the health bar to pop up at least.
Yeah, I think you did manage to hit it on the back.
Oh,
But for the record, you're actually doing better than I was expecting.
yay! Come on. Come on. Where are ya? Where are ya? Oh shit! Really, you don't say! Come on. Come on. I see ya, bitch. Whoa! Oh, fuck.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I'm not making it over there on my feet. yeah, this is for making me use my horse, you asshole.
Yeah, I think generally speaking, this is most people's least favorite Colossus.
Why would that ever be?
Which, for the record, I don't actually understand why. Because my least favorite also involves aggro, and I don't mind stating that because I already said that there was another one. The other
That's
one's
fair.
worse.
Fuck!
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Alright, take the wheel. Oh, come on, I got that eye.
Okay, yeah, that one was yes.
Come on, show me your face.
Also, do mind, it does take stamina to keep doing that, so...
Oh, fuck. I might have forgotten that. Don't make me start singing Frozen songs here. Show yourself. Come on, bitch. You're so slow. Show your face. Show your ugly face. Well, yeah, whatever. Come on. Ah!
really are being aggressive.
Yes, I am. Ah! Well, I'm dead.
Yum. Wow, that was a direct hit.
Mm-hmm. Snaky Little Beach.
Then
Sturge.
Oh, come on, bro, you're so slow. Get your sneaky little ass over here.
And yeah, for the record, it is the fastest Colossus, and I think it's able. It does one of the most damage in a single attack.
I can tell. At least as far as the damage goes, but currently as far as the speed goes, it's struggling to keep up with me a little bit. There we go.
Also, for the record, the music you're hearing while is submerged is exclusive to him alone.
It's what?
It's exclusive to him.
Oh. Oh, huh. How about that? Okay, cool.
There's no other Colossus that actually has his music playing.
Show your face. Show your face. Not like that. Come on. Let's play people. No shit. Oh. Ah, I was like like on. I was rolling over the top of his back. God damn it!
No,
Something
it's-
tells me I'm gonna hate this fight a lot.
Yeah, this is an obnoxious fight. I don't mind saying that.
Oh God. This kind of makes me wonder if this is what the snake is like. I wonder what the worm would have been like.
Yeah. And like I said,
You'll be fighting the worm, and then all of a sudden, fucking Avion comes by. It's like, player 2 has arrived. Player 3 has arrived.
Player 3 has joined the fight.
You get the worm one down to half health. Avion just swoops down, eats it. It's like, okay.
Motherfuckers. No, like I said, this is number 10. Let's just say if you're having fun with him, number 13. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my God. This shithead.
No, nobody likes this one. Nobody likes Sturge.
I can understand that.
Like the most I think anybody is they're like mediocre towards him, which is how I feel.
Do you want me to pick this up tomorrow, or I can give it another shot?
I think that might be for best.
Okay.
I think that. Well, hold on. Give it one more go.
Okay.
Give it one more go. Like I said, this.
Aro, meanwhile, just hanging out like, I did not sign up for this shit.
Wilbur? What the fuck?
Why?
Wow. Does it talk like a lame?
What did I ever do to you?
Well, like I said, I don't mind seeing it.
That's fair.
Wait until you know it's coming at you.
I mean, that's fair. Or until I'm coming after it?
Or yeah,
Take the fight to him. You son of a bitch. You blinky little asshole. Come on. Ah! Aro just, fuck that. Nope.
No,
You're a good boy, Aro. Huh?
I don't think there's gonna be having any time soon.
You're a good boy, Aro. Oh, hiss yourself. Oh, you don't like that. What? Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah, he has to he has to collide with something first.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Try the other side. A little bit.
Or this works. God, if this is just like regular, I can't even imagine hard mode. Fuck, where's my horse? That's gonna be fun. Let me watch you do that one.
Yeah, remember how I said that there was one of them that stuck me on hard mode and never actually beaten it?
Oh well, that's fun stuff right there.
Oh, was it hard? Was it hard mode or time attack? I can't remember. It might have been time attack actually. I think I beat hard mode, but it's not time attack.
Hey, come on, you blinky bitch. Hey. Up. Oh, fuck! God damn it! Character, what the fuck are you actually doing? Stop wiggling, you fucking snake!
For the record, his name is...
What?
the main character.
His name is what?
Wander.
Oh, well. His name is Kid, if anyone asks me. Oh! Fucking thank God! Mystery in the sand.
Yeah. Like I said...
You're an asshole! You're an asshole, Dirge.
So here's a fun little fact. The second you started mentioning you were having anything resembling problems with the horse, those big old googly eyes just popped into my head.
What?
The second you mentioned having any problems with aggro,
Yeah.
his eyes, Dirge's eyes, immediately popped into my head. I'm just like, oh, this fight's gonna be a nightmare.
Oh, God. Sneaky, sneaky.
You're adorable, but you really do sound like an 8-year-old.
My next foe is...
My next foe is... an 8-year-old.
Ooh.
I'll altar overlooks the lake.
Interesting.
Guardian set loose keeps the flames alive. And you'll notice a snake next to him in the statue order.
In the what?
You notice how whenever it shows the statues, go to the statues. You can actually see kind of like what the Colossus look like.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I did notice that for sure.
Well, the ones that aren't destroyed.
So he says something about a snake next to him?
Yeah, then one.
Yeah.
That.
Another snake?
There are 3.
Oh, fuck.
There's Hydrus, which we already fought.
Eel.
There's Dirge, which we just fought. And then there's that thing.
Oh, grand.
And I do not mind for a second saying that number 13 is my least favorite.
Hey, lady. Lady, it's time to wake the fuck up.
So, lady, I've taken out 10 of them.
Right. You
Close
can
enough.
You can, right? Like, lady, you can come in and help at any time.
You know what? You know what voice coming from the sea
Right.
in the ceiling. Can you just take the 10 that I've already killed and like
Can we
Bring her
start
back to
bargaining a little bit here? Like,
can you bring her back to life but like make her like a paraplegic or something like
oh my god.
like just from the
Holy
waist
shit, right? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. It's like, it's okay. It's okay. Well, like, she'll still be alive. We'll just claim that she was just in an accident, like, which she probably was, but that's neither here nor there. No, we'll just claim that she got injured instead of killed, you know? We'll work our way through it. She'll work her way through it. I mean, one or the other. Oh!
Yeah, that's what I mean by you can climb onto the birds.
Nice. Hey, Aro? You think this is bullshit? I think this is bullshit. Whoa!
Yeah, I told you. You can grab onto the birds.
I'm reliving 5 years old all over again.
I'm not going to judge 5-year-old you.
Getting a pigeon for birth, okay? It's, it's a very serious mission.
Alright, it's 3 o'clock. It's time to head to bed.
Okay, let's see. In that broadcast.